we can use fine tuning for that. So if we do use fine tuning, what happens in fine tuning is, I will explain you that we are maintaining the model one by one. Like once you are taught something, then again the whole model needs to retrain on the new data. The top 20 to 30% new data will be trained onto the model, which is a problem for us because it will take a lots of money and a lots of time for that. Okay, so we need to teach the AI model again and again what it needs to know new things. To remove that problem and remove the hallucination from it, what we use is a RAG application. How a RAG application works is like you are given an open book. Now, once you sit, these days, when you mostly when you sit to make a project, earlier you could only use internet, but now you have also have an LLM. You can use that and another things like that. So RAG, retrieval augment generation, what this does is it will pick up the data that you already have given it. You give a document with okay. So here is the example. A standard LLM is a closed book exam. Okay, it will start with what you have been given, and it will try to fetch the data that it has, and it will use that data to convert whatever you want to answer it. But it cannot find what it doesn't know. So we use the RAG system. We give AI what is your data and how accurately it can be learned. So first, the steps are here given. First is the user prompt. Basically, how we use any LLM model, any Gemini, Cloud, or anything. We use a prompt and it generates an output. But now, as an engineer, we take two steps here. What we do is the retrieval. What retrieval brings is the context which has been provided. It could be in a PDF document, XML form, or any other form. Okay, and the argument. What's the argument? It's the context that we will take. It's the context, it's the chunks that we will make out of that PDF, and uh, your prompt's argument would be binded with the retrieval from the chunks, and it will be given to the LLM. Then it would generate a user prompt. Okay, so uh, such specific prompts regarding to an private business or application cannot be treated with a general or an open source output. Okay, I've briefed you. These are the slides. We will go one by one. This is the retrieval thing. The system searches for vector database. What is a vector database in this? I will show you in the model. I will show how this works. What we will do is we will take a XML or a PDF file. We will separate it. We will chunk it out and then show how the database works. Uh, Whatever you give in the prompt, that will be the augmentation. Okay. Okay. So the generation. So here you can see the basic prompt output. Uh, Now, how Microsoft Stack would help us in this, we will get on to that. Uh, for main, the things would be using is OpenAI services from the Foundry as well as from the Foundry services. Earlier, we used to do it on Azure platform itself, but now Azure has shifted it to Foundry, which is the newer and where most of the models are now available. And why? A very basic question: why cannot you use ChatGPT? Just the plain any? You can't use ChatGPT uh, API or direct links because number one things, it does not it will train on your data if you use that, whereas when while using Foundry it won't use on data, and the data is secured with Azure AI, as you are paying already for it, not in the student pack but in the free standard plans you pay for it. So that's how the security compliance can work. What's the other service? Uh, the thing which I was telling, the uploading a document and chunking it. That chunking is done through the memory Azure AI search, where it can scan the docs, PDFs, and get the keywords. Uh, what we do is we chunk it into smaller vector databases. So before moving anything, we will just go to the live section here. Okay, he has posted student pack as well. You can check it. Uh, I will share my whole screen. Okay. Yes, I will share the screen here. Okay, I think you can see the screen right now. I will bring up my code here. Okay. So if you can see, I have prepared a bot and I will share the GitHub and contest with you as well for it. So this is the first I will show you the ingestion. So how this thing works is, let me share with you one more thing as well. We can do this together if I think. Yes. Yeah. So let me guide you through setup first. We will be using LangChain and Azure AI for this. And these are basic Python libraries. If you are familiar with them, you can usually use them or contact me. I will get you the support PDFs and docs to go through them. Uh, this is what we are doing is here loading our own handbook, any file. Uh, I have made it for PDF file loader. You can make it in any format, Excel, XML, all would work. Now, LangChain makes it very easy for you to do it through text splitters. These are the local text splitters already in a LangChain library. We can make these as well, but it would be a hassle for us. Okay, and Azure Search, I will teach you in this function how to create it and retrieval on chain. We will get into the last part later. First, I will show you. This is the code. You can get it on my LinkedIn as well, GitHub as well. Sorry for mispronunciation. I will just boot up my bot. Like this is the ingestion thing. Let me show you my data. I have created a small file here. What this file is, it's just the basic. Uh, okay, I will just show you the file. No, if, if I will show you the file, it's basically how a LangChain model works and how things are in that. So first we will ingest that. It will make the chunks. You can use the same code for from my GitHub as well. So here we can see how the chunks have been created. Uh, this says because I have also implemented if there are any old chunks, we can remove them and add these. Now when we will for if we use the UI bot, I have created a UI as well for it. People on Purnima network can access this through the link. Others, if you want to see, you can see it here. If it's visible, please give us a thumbs up. Is there an issue? So the Streamlit is running and getting connected to my, and I will show what I'm using at the backend. When you go to these will be dumped by then. These are the keys. I'm using an Azure OpenAI service. I will show you how to create it in the Foundry service as well and how to connect them. And when we go into the app.py, what we are doing here is I've created a very basic bot for that, and it's just accessing the ChatGPT 4 version and using the embedding chunks to question and prompt. So this is the basic prompt that I've used that's only giving using the given structure. Okay, so let me go back to this. Okay, if I go high, in a normal model, it won't give the same thing which it should give here. And this is the basic plain prompt. And let's ask about, I misspelled this as well. Will it? It's in, as it's GPT-4 model, it can figure out and it will give out some prompt. It has given, and it also shows the sources, uh, RAG versus fine tuning. It is in the file, so you can see. Feel free to, it did that. And if I ask it about what, uh, if I give such things, it won't answer it. I don't have enough information, context, whatever details, because it can go through GPT-4 search and it can in the Foundry, but it won't go because I have restricted it to the document I have provided. So it will answer only from that. Okay. So let me show you how Azure AI Foundry would work here. So this is the Foundry, as Saksham already showed you. I have created resources here, RAG search demo. This is the search service. This one is a paid service, and RAG demo. I have created these as well here for demo. Uh, you can easily go through this. Once you get here, you can easily assist your. You can use the demo videos and assist yourself through the Microsoft Foundry. Basically, what I will show you is how deployment is done. uh, I can go here and use a new base model. This is GPT-4 that I am using for processing, and the text embedding model that I'm using for tokenizing and chunking my PDF data that's already given. Here you have all the models. Why it's showing Codex and 5.2 locked? Because you need to fill forms and get the access for it. In the paid model, it's open, but for student, you need to get access for that. Here you will come, you will deploy any, like if I go down and select a 4O model, GPT-4 model, I will confirm and it will ask me which deployment type I'm using. You can use the basic as you create your resource here. Same, if you are under that same resource, you will use the same things. Later you can get into the demo as well. Okay, and let's move again to slides. I was a bit quick because I know we have some time constraints here. So I will just move to the slides again. Okay, so as I showed you how the retrieval model works here. Uh, Main, this is the final thing. Why using a fine tuning? Because it's expensive and it will make the model behaviorally change for the long term, but you cannot update it regularly. RAG is a cheaper alternative for that. And you can do basic RAG things by just prompting big enough and giving the enough context. The model would learn from it as well. Call to action. So this is, uh, I think Saksham can take over this if he wants.
Yeah, I can take it over. Just give me a second. Okay, guys. So I was talking about the opportunity. If you were in the previous meeting, it was already cut off. So if you want to assess your AI leadership skills, just take a control. It is kind
Yep.
of provide me the control. Yeah, thanks. So
So,
we have something. Okay, no worries. I'll just take it
I,
back.
yeah, yeah.
I'll take it. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll take it back.
Okay.
So
Yep.
priority is enabled. Yeah. So we have some opportunities for you. I wanted to tell about this in the earlier meeting, but if you want to assess your AI leadership skills, or if you want some discount vouchers, if you know about Microsoft certifications, we have some opportunities for you. The links are available here. These links are clickable, or if I can, Hitesh, if you can just open your PowerPoint and paste the links in the chat, that would be great. Both the links. Okay. So you can do this. Okay. So you can just complete both of these challenges. Both of the links available out here. If you complete them, you would get a chance to get a 50% Microsoft discount voucher. Okay. And I'll also paste the links right here. In a second. Okay. So you have three links. Just you can do any two. You can just do two of them. Okay, that will work. Just if you complete these things, you will get a 50% discount voucher. That is a great opportunity. Everyone can take advantage of it. So make sure you do that. Also, we have a challenge for you. We have a challenge for you. You can clone challenge. Can you, Hitesh? Can you take over? For
Yep.
challenge, I guess Hitesh can take over.
Yep. I can take over as well. You can just see, I have posted my GitHub repo. You can use it and make your own bot and use the forms link that I have provided here. Just use this forms link. I'm posting it into the chat. You have timeline till 18th Feb. If you complete submission and if you get selected from this session, each session would be having different challenges to for you have to make a portfolio bot in this challenge. Each session would be having challenges tomorrow as well. If you get into those top six submissions, you would get a chance to project your whatever you make, or whatever bot or whatever you make throughout those sessions. Okay.
And so what Hitesh is wanted to say is, if you are able to get, if your presentation, you like, we will be marking your presentations, we will be marking your GitHub, we will be marking your project based on the technology, viability, and scalability of the project. If you are able to achieve that, if you are able to get in the top participation, we will host you on our YouTube channel. We will host you so that you get a better participation, and also will help you to train for the Microsoft Imagine Cup, which is coming in 2026, 2020, 2027. Okay, this is coming in the late 2026. The submission starts. Will help you to make your projects build up for that competition. Will also mentor you, so that's an opportunity you can always go for. All the projects, if you have, each session will have their own projects. Okay, you can also try mine is, you can build anything. I've given open hand. Hitesh has provided a specific platform, like a specific clone, the repo thing. You can try. Hitesh, can you put the link out there? The GitHub link. That would be great. So you can go to Hitesh's link, you can clone the repo and complete the project. And if it comes, if your project is so good, of course we will host you onto our YouTube platform. You can also we'll also share this link via email, so you always have the access to that. Hitesh, over to you. Hitesh, you can take over.
Yep, I am in the meet. If you have any doubts, you can ask us. If anyone is having any doubts.
Yeah, all of us are available. It's not just limited. If you can ask, if you want to ask any of the organizers, you can ask any doubts.
Saksham, the links
Okay.
are not able to see. The
The
participants can't
links,
able to
yeah,
see.
no worries, no worries. We will send it to you via email. If you have used it, okay, we will send it to you via email as well. So no need to worry about that.
Okay, for all the offline people, please stay there. I will be joining in a minute, and we can end if we want. If you anyone having no doubts, or Saksham, can you please take on the quiz if you want?
think I can. Don't know if it'll work or not. Give me a second. Give me a second. If it works, just tell me. You can stop sharing. Let me try.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Are you guys able to see my screen? Is it visible to everyone? We have a quiz for you. It was actually, yeah, here I have just given it to Hitesh. You can always answer this. You can just scan the QR link, or you can go to slido.com and put the pin out there. So we'll be able to see you. It's a live quiz, so you can answer it as fast as possible. Just 5 questions, pretty much. Yeah, we see 8 participants. Let's get to at least 15, and then we can start. We have 41 participants in total. Let's see if we can get to 20. It's just a fun activity. Okay, we'll try to give some prizes if possible. Everyone will get, yeah. All the participants will get a participation certificate from us. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. Also, the 50% certification voucher, like you can get a Microsoft. Usually, a Microsoft certification costs around $100 to $150. That will be reduced to 50%. You can make all full use out of it. So that's there, as well as if you are able to complete our projects, the challenges which you are giving, then we will host you onto a platform, which will host you onto a YouTube platform, and also mentor you to make your project to get on an international scale. So that's an opportunity you can make full use of. Yes, I can start. I see 19 if people are still coming. Is anyone still joining? They can just put a message or I'll just start. Yes, Sharu, yeah, I can take up the question till everyone's joining. May I join if I participate in the Magic Cup hackathon as a solo participant? Yes, you can do that. The minimum requirement is you should be a 1 to 4 size. The team size should be 1 of 4. So individual participation is allowed. Okay, but yeah, the registrations for 2027, because 2026 has closed. So 2027 registrations begins around September, October. So you can have a whole time. For till that time you can build enterprise grade projects. So please do go forward with that, or you can just put a message to anyone, or you can put a message to Hitesh or to me. Okay, we'll also share our social links and we can help you with that. Okay, C27, that's a good number. Okay, be ready, the questions are coming onto your screen now. It's 15 seconds, fast. Okay, I don't see a single answer yet. Fast guys, 4 seconds. Okay, everyone couldn't respond. No worries.
Sir,
Okay, so the generative AI skill fastest in PC is natural language fast, because natural language and cloud was getting faster. That's why generative AI was faster, is scaling faster than internet and PCs. Better marketing and user engagement. It is always the case for everything. But yeah, most prominent was the cloud was faster, and natural language was getting more complex. So let's see who's leading. Prachi is leading, followed by Vikra, followed by VS, followed by Ria, and followed by Ansika. Okay, let's move on to the next question. It is going, you have to be very quick. It is just 10 seconds. You have to be very quick about it. Yeah, the answer is correct for most of them. Vendors different tasks optimized for reasoning depth, latency, and cost. Yeah. Vendors limit single model users. No, it's not like that. model vendors do allow to you to have multiple models. It's totally up to you. So that's not an issue. Okay, Ria is winning, followed by Shankar, Shivan, Scope, and Tsunami. Okay, this is going to be really complicated. Which breakthrough architecture helps to make LLMs like GPT possible? If you know AI, then you can answer it easily. Okay, that's a split. Okay, I see CNNs, RNNs, decision trees, but the most accurate answer would be Transformers architecture. Of course, some might argue that Transformers architecture is a CNN, but the most one which it's a single option, right? So the most apt answer is Transformer architecture. Shankar is winning. He is the only one who has answered all three questions correctly. Great. Recent industry trend indicated by near simultaneous release of 5.3 and 4.6. People are competing now. Why do you think it is happening? That's the question. Cloud services are abandoning AI. It's not possible. No. Models is ranking, of course not. They're getting more complex. Agents are competitive. Coding models are a competitive focus. Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay, Shankar is taking everything, I think. He is the winner, I guess. Let's take the last question. Let's see. Now, supports a massive context window and agent teams for coordinated tasks. If you keep up with current affairs, you can answer this. No, it's been okay. GPT 5.2. No, that's the wrong answer, guys. 5.2 does have a good token, but the agent teams thing it's only achieved by it's best achieved by Opus. So only 14% could answer correctly. So Cope, okay, so it's a tie between Cope, Pulkit, and Shankar. Congratulations, guys. We'll see if we can provide some goodies to you. Okay. So what was the takeaway from today's session, from Hitesh's session? You can just put the words. What do you think? It was AI, GPT, Azure, or out of any of the two sessions? You can just try put. Takeaway, yeah, good is fine. It's a remark, but we are talking about technologies. What did you like the most? Let's see, Azure is a lot. Let this type. I can see 4 people are typing. Okay, guess that would be, yeah, like say AI and Azure people loved really RAG, yeah. Azure AI Foundry, yeah, that was the pivot for everything what we are doing right now. GPT, of course, the flag bearer of AI. Yes, that can be it. I can just stop sharing. Thank you guys for your participation. I'll just share it. I'll just share the slide once more for your reference, the last ones. So that would be good for you. Okay. I just have the slides to me as well. Give me a second. Just let me get into the slides. Give me a second. So you can go there. You can just go on to, you can just make anything out of your choice. That's for my session. For Hitesh will provide the challenge and email it to you. And for my participants, I'll provide it. For me, you can make any product using AI Microsoft AI technology, and you can submit it to the same form. We have the options available there. I think the links are clickable, but still we'll send an email. And we have more sessions coming up, so you can always join them. The QR is available. And I guess if anyone of the organizers can drop the joining links, the Eventbrite link, if someone can drop, that would be great. Let me see if I have it. See if I have it handy. I can just drop it for you guys. I have it. Great. So if you're interested, like these are the two sessions we have on basics of AI. Okay. Those are the basics of AI and starting with RAG. But if you are interested to learn more about prompt engineering, frameworks, model context protocol, and responsible AI, we have sessions lined up. You can see from tomorrow it is starting. Adish will take over at 8 p.m. for prompt engineering, followed by Philippa at 9 p.m. for frameworks. Then Cyan will take over on the 11th, the day after tomorrow, for at 6 p.m. for MCP. And the concluding session would be taken by Himani on responsible AI at 7 p.m. So yeah, I will just pin it. I'll pin if possible. Yeah, I will just pin the link. You can go there. You can register for the events. Please make sure to join. Okay, that would be it, guys. Thank you from all of us. You can leave the meeting, or if you have any questions, please do pitch. You can put it on Q&A, or you can come onto the mic and say. Okay, I guess there are no questions. So